businesses, just as being active members of the community. Mr. Dippold, I wanted to come back to the powdered, as I follow the powdered metals industry, of 2008 and 2009, tied a lot to the meltdown of the auto industry. There were just a lot of powdered metal industries or businesses that were just suffering tremendously with business loss. That was not your story, though. I mean, your record is one of really just a remarkable record during a very, very difficult time. And so I wanted to come back and ask you, what were the differences? What did you do during very difficult economic times to make sure that your business was successful, that your employees had that security that came working for a successful small business?
Yes, thank you. Really it was. Our area, we're in Elk County in Pennsylvania, and it's very industrialized, very automotive based, and we have always had the pleasure of having one of the lowest unemployment rates in the state of Pennsylvania. And unfortunately, over the last couple years, we've had the distinct honor or dishonor of having the highest unemployment. So we live and die with the automotive industry, like it or not like it. In our situation, we're a rather small company. We've been able to really get into some niche markets and niche technologies that allowed us for steady growth. And we were successful in the years prior to the recession of having opportunities lined up that our sales continued to grow. We did see a 10% reduction in sales in 2009. We actually grew from 07 to 08 and saw a reduction of 10% in 09. At one point, the early part of 09, we were down about 30%, but some of our new programs started hitting in and really made a huge difference for us personally. Our area, I can say that people are busy again. Things are starting to look good. I certainly think our economy is still fragile. I think any large disruption could certainly knock us off the rail. But I see opportunity, and I see opportunity for small business. And we continue to work with our employees. We did rotating layoffs. We did schedule changes. We accommodated. We worked with our employees. And our big thing is to keep our employees with us. We do a lot of, we do gain sharing opportunities with them. And we work for ways to keep not just your base compensation, but be part of the business and be part of the business success.
Great, thank you. A question to throw out to the panel. If you had the opportunity to have what one program could, or policy change that Congress could make that would help your business grow, what would that one policy change be?
Less tax.
Okay.
No surprise there.
I'll echo that, but I would also say further support to help get people off the unemployment rolls. Where we currently stand in double-digit unemployment in our area, we're still having a terrible time getting people to come back to work. And while we want to be sympathetic and understand that there's a lot of difficulty with people losing their jobs, they also have to have some incentive to go back to work.
Very good.
I'm also concerned about the tax environment because I see as the economy recovers and we have tax cuts expire, I think they're going to be expiring at a critical time when capital is needed in our companies. As I said, it's been a long time since we purchased new delivery equipment, and I think that as we recover, keeping funds in the hands of entrepreneurs so that they can reinvest in their companies, in equipment, that will help the economic activity of, truck dealers, car dealers, equipment manufacturers, and just keep more money out there in the private economy. But I think otherwise we'll be providing a little bit of a headwind to the recovery, if you will.
In our industry, there's a bit of a disparity. Certainly, I'm a bit biased, but I certainly feel small business is where it's at. And we have made significant strides in service and bringing opportunities and great quality, great delivery product to our customers. Where I see a problem in our business is if there was some way that we could get some sort of a funding for an industry funding for an R&D development that would allow smaller businesses to create and advance the technology multinational companies have the financial wherewithal to spend a lot of money on R&D and development and creating new products, materials, and processes, where as a small business owner, financially, we're a bit bootstrapped in order to do that.
Will you yield, Mr.
Please.
Thompson? Mr. Dippold, are you referring to debt financing or equity investment?
Creating. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for yielding.
Okay. I think I've expired my time. Thank you, Madam
Mr.
Chairwoman.
Kritz.
Thank you. You know, I actually come from the small business economic development era. I did that for Congressman Murtha for many years. And one